Today we have some interesting video from a body cam.
You almost ran me over when you were driving right by me. You mind stepping out for me? Yeah.
You don't see a famous wrestler like Hulk Hogan helping his son out when he is arrested for DUI very often.
All of a sudden I get this call that he's getting pulled over for DUI. And knucklehead screamed to me on the phone. As soon as I heard that, I knew there was a problem. When I heard her attitude.
Listen in as we talk more about this interesting and surprising family moment. As stated in the arrest document, 33-year-old Nicholas Bolea was pulled over on Gulf to Bay Boulevard on November 18, 2023, because he did not move over a lane for 3 patrol cars performing a traffic stop.
What you had to drink tonight?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing at all?
Sorry, I'm just looking at my insurance.
You almost ran me over. It was me that you almost ran over when you were driving right by me. Okay? When there's police lights lighting up the road over there.
I'm so sorry. It's just been a night where I was just on our way home and we were leaving.
You mind stepping out for me?
Yeah.
Nice truck. Expensive truck.
Yeah, sorry, sir.
So where are you coming from tonight? Come on over here.
Beach. Home.
Leaving the beach, heading home?
Home.
Nothing to drink tonight?
No, sir.
So it's just, you said the passengers?
Yeah, just passengers.
But I can smell it on your breath.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's them. I was just kissing my girlfriend. Apologize.
That's what you're gonna say? That you're kissing your girlfriend, so that's why you have alcohol coming off your breath.
Saying that he just kissed his girlfriend and that's why his breath smells like alcohol was his first excuse. Still, the officer began with the first part of the sobriety tests. Still, Nicholas tried to make his second excuse by saying he had problems with his neck.
Keep your chin level for me. You're looking up. Keep your chin level.
I'm sorry. You have neck problems. I was just trying to tell you I can't
Yeah, I don't want you to move your head.
Okay,
You keep
well,
moving your head.
I understand that, but I can't. If I look too far, that way I have to turn my head because my neck is a little.
Just your eyes. You don't need to move your head.
That's fine.
Okay, keep your chin level for me, though.
Okay, no problem.
There we go. We're gonna do this little pass again.
I can only look so far, Ben. Without my neck turning, I can only look so far.
I need you to follow my instructions. Okay, keep your chin level for me. Your chin is still on level. There we go.
Okay. Well, you're holding it above my head. I'm sorry.
I'm not holding it above your head.
Okay.
Okay, keep your feet together for me. Heels and toes touching. There we go. Move it nice and slow.
After Nicholas got the HGN test, the officer moved a little farther away from the car and began to question him to continue checking his sobriety.
All right. Just stand right here at the top of the line for me. I'm going to start just by asking you a few personal questions. Can you state your full name for me?
Nicholas Bolea.
Okay, and what race do you identify with?
Is that a loaded question?
No, it's a question. Yeah, I have to ask, okay?
I mean, that's a, okay, white.
And what's your date of birth, sir?
July 27, 1990.
Okay. Do you have any physical defects?
Aside from injuries, no.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm sorry?
What do you do for work?
I am a music producer.
Music producer. Okay. All right. Are you diabetic?
No, sir.
Yeah, you take insulin?
No, sir.
Okay. I asked you this already. Do you wear glasses or contacts? You said no.
No, sir.
What's your highest level education?
GED.
GED. Okay. Have you consumed any alcohol beverages in the past 24 hours?
No, sir.
Have you used any illegal drugs or narcotics to include marijuana in the past 24 hours?
No, sir.
Okay. This may sound like a silly question, but do you know your left from your right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have to ask. Some people don't know. Which one's your left? Which one's your right? You got it. Okay. So this first exercise is called the walk and turn. What I'm going to do is put you in a starting position. And once I put you in that starting position, I don't want you to move from the starting position, okay?
So starting position, you don't want to move from the starting position?
Yep.
Nicholas responded very fairly to this. Similarly, Nicholas did okay, or that's what it looked like in the walk and turn test after he finished with the questions.
All right, so when you're ready, you can begin. Just like I explained. All right, you can relax, sir. You want to face me? All right, so we'll step over here for a minute.
But when we thought that Nicholas was done with his excuses, he came up with the third excuse by saying that he had knee problems and probably wouldn't be able to complete the one-leg stand test.
Are you able to do this exercise?
I hope so. I mean,
Okay.
I used to ride dirt bikes, so my knees are a little not happy. But
All right. Let me go through the instructions, okay? And you can tell me if you can do it or not. All right? So this is hands at your side. This is the starting position. I need you to remain in that position until I finish the instructions. You understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when I tell you to begin, you're going to raise a leg of your choice, approximately 6 inches off the ground.
I'm sorry, my feet were rubbing it, so I just give myself like a half an inch of space. They're together.
Okay.
I can't press them like that.
All right. But you're gonna raise it up approximately 6 inches off the ground, which is about the height of a soda can, just like this. Okay.
Sure.
Point that raised foot forward so the foot is parallel with the ground.
Which foot?
Okay. The raised foot. All right. While keeping both of your legs, while keeping both of your legs straight, you can look down at your raised foot and count out loud: 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop counting. During exercise, I want you to keep your hands at your sides. Don't use them for balance. I want you to sway. I don't want you to hop, and I don't want you to put your foot down. If you do happen to put your foot down, pick it back up, continue counting where you left off. Don't start over. So for example, if you drop your foot on 1005, once you regain your balance, pick it back up, 1006, 1007, 1008, and so on until I tell you to stop counting.
Okay.
Do you understand the instructions?
I think so.
Any questions?
No.
Hold on, give me a second.
Can I just rub?
Nope, I don't need you practicing any. There's no practices, okay? But
Okay, I don't rub my
I
knees.
just-
They're both a little messed up.
which one would you want to raise
I
up?
just want to feel which one hurts worse. That's all I'm trying to say. Because I mess up both my knees. Okay, yeah. I'll lift up the right one.
Your right leg? Okay. I will start my time when you pick up your leg and begin counting, okay? Whenever you're ready.
Bend my knee or straight?
Remember, leg straight, right? Okay, both our legs are going to be straight when you do this, okay?
My leg here?
Nope, you can stop. All right, next exercise is called the finger to nose, all right? What I'm going to do is have you stand with your feet together from your heels and toes touching. Bring your hands up like this and close them. Extend your pointer fingers, bring them down, and turn your palms forward. This is the starting position. I want you to remain in this position until I give you the further instructions, okay? You understand? All right, so when I tell you to, you're going to tilt your head back, you're going to close your eyes.
Okay.
You're going to hear me say left or right.
Okay.
When you hear me say left, you're going to bring your left hand up and touch the tip of that finger to the tip of your nose, and immediately put it back down to your side in one fluid motion.
Okay.
When you hear me say right, you're going to do the same exact thing. You're going to bring your right hand up and touch the tip of your finger to the tip of your nose, and immediately put it back down to your side in one fluid motion.
Yes, sir.
Now, for the purpose of this exercise, these are the tips of your fingers, okay?
Yes,
These
sir.
are the pads of your fingers, and these are the sides. All right? So I'm going to show you again. If this was an example of your nose, tip of the fingertip of the nose. Not the pad, not the sides, the tip of your finger, okay?
Okay.
I want you to touch the very tip of your nose, not the top, bottom, or the sides of your nose, but the very tip of your nose.
Just long as stand like this.
Okay, yep, you're gonna stand just like that. But I'm gonna tell you, remember, if I say left, boom, if I say right, boom, and right back down, okay?
Tip of the finger to the tip.
Tip of the finger to the tip of your nose.
Okay.
Do you understand my instructions?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any more questions? Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir.
At this point, Nicholas thinks he's been doing well, but I don't think he did well on the next test, which is the finger-to-nose test. See for yourself.
You're together, tilt your head back, look in the sky, close those eyes for me. Keep those eyes closed. Left. Right. Left. Right. His eyes closed.
My eyes are closed.
Right.
I squint and close.
Left. All right, you can relax.
After undergoing several tests, the police officer determined that Nicholas was not sober enough to operate a vehicle. As a result, Nicholas was placed in handcuffs. It seemed that things just couldn't get any worse for him.
Front of the vehicle here. Place your hand on your back. Relax. All right, explain everything to you. What I'm gonna do is I put you in 2 handcuffs because you're kind of got some big shoulders there, okay? Relax. I'll explain everything to you one step at a time, all right? All right, one step at a time. They're not on too tight, are they? Okay. I'm gonna lock them so they don't move on you. I'm just going to place you under arrest for DUI. The next part of my investigation is a breath test to determine its alcohol content. Are you willing to provide me a sample of your breath?
Sure.
Sure.
What's if I don't? What's
All right, let me explain it to you.
Outcome if I don't?
Let me explain it to you. Now requesting that you submit to lawful test of your breath for the purposes of permitting alcohol content when you take the test. Would you say yes? But now you're asking what happens if you don't. If you refuse to take the test I request of you, your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of 1 year for the first refusal, or 18 months if your driving privilege has been previously suspended, or if you were previously fined under state statute 327.35215, which is the DUI, voting statute, for refusing to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood. Additionally, if you refuse to take the test I requested of you, and if your driving privilege has been previously suspended, or if you've been previously fined under state statute 327.35215 for a refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood, you will be committing a misdemeanor in addition to any other penalties which can be imposed by law. Refusal to submit to the test I requested is admissible to evidence in any criminal proceeding.
And now comes the part that everyone was waiting for. When our hero, Hulk Hogan, got to the crime scene, he started talking to one of the police officers. The officer then told Hogan about the case and everything that was happening.
Driving.
It's impaired?
He's currently in custody for DUI.
DUI. Did he blow? Okay.
We're at that point right now where he's asking if he's willing to blow or not.
Cool. Let me find my way real quick, see where we're at. This is crazy. Sorry about this.
It's all right. If he refuses, he's gonna lose his license. I think he has refused. I think that's where we are with it.
Give me a second.
So if he refuses, he's gonna have the opportunity to go to a driver's license hearing, or he can get a hardship driver's license. If this is his first DUI, there's methods they can use to reduce the charges, and there's different things that they can do. With your attorney, you should be able to figure all that out.
Yeah, he says his first DUI.
Yeah, he should be.
What was he doing? Was he speeding or what was his deal?
Move over.
Excuse me?
Move over.
What does move over mean?
Means when the officers are working on the side of the road, you change lanes. He went by us at 51.
Yeah. Well, they're taking him to 49th Street?
We're going to take him to the main station. We're going to give him the opportunity to. I think he's refused, so we're going to give him the opportunity to still provide a breath sample regardless. And then if he still refuses, then he'll just get a DUI citation and he's going to go to the jail. He's got to spend 8 hours from the time of the arrest.
Where's the main station you're going to?
645 Deer Street.
Is that downtown?
Yes, sir.
Is that across from the empty park over there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's the status?
He says he can't make up his mind on that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take him down to the instrument and give him that opportunity.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you're going to have to do that regardless.
Wow, Hulk was really cool, calm, and collected. He didn't try to change what was going on. Instead, he worked to put things back together, to help them move forward. But not like this annoying woman coming up who was saying that she wasn't drunk. Still, the breathalyzer showed that she was twice the legal limit. What a surprise.
Here, be a bad piece of shit. No, I will pass all the sobriety tests. Give me sobriety tests.
That's his wife?
That back passenger was trying to calm her down. It's just not working.
Oh, well, whatever. I worked at, I'm sorry, I'm emotional. Yeah, I worked at Men's Prison. I think you guys make, and I can't blow that long.
Look, you gotta blow harder.
I'm an ex-porn star. That's as hard as I can blow. Sorry. Google me. I'm sorry. I'm sad. I was a commissary manager, and I sat with people who did BWIs and boating while intoxicated, and I was like, I didn't know that was possible.
No, she didn't blow harder.
I can blow harder.
Okay.
I have a lot of lung capacity. I know how to do this. I'm not dumb.
Consistent.
I'm trying. I have little lungs. It's funny. I know it. I'm telling you, you guys are being so working in prison. I hate everyone. Good. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Big deep breath and blow. Yeah, blow harder and consistent. Keep going.
My lungs are this wide. I don't need that. What am I gonna do with that? Sell it on my own cans? Thanks. I'm not drunk. I'm emotional. I'm sad. Yeah, why are we getting them? Racing. On the Mullen booth, racing all day. I'll do another one. I'm not drunk. I'm sad. I used to work at the prison. I was commissary
Stop
manager.
talking for 2 seconds so you can get your breath because you're not giving a complete sample.
Because it's under the limit and you don't believe me.
No,
yes.
That's not why. If it was under
Okay.
the limit, it would say it was under the limit.
It's just saying she's talking too much.
All right. Big
This is
deep
not a
breath.
thing. I can't breathe that deep.
All right. And slow.
I'm gonna like pass out. If I go to the hospital, you're gonna pay for me to go to the hospital? No. No. Check my eyes.
I can. 125.
What is it?
125.
I don't know. Is that over?
It's double. 1.5 times.
Then after losing some brain cells with that woman, the officer approached Hogan, explaining what was coming next for Nicholas and with this messy situation.
But he had already started telling me that you had just told me about the hardship license and
Yes.
the DUI school and the whole thing.
Right. He's going to have to jump through a bunch of hoops. And hopefully, maybe the attorney will be able to work through it with him.
Dude, the best thing I ever did was quit drinking. Every problem I've ever had in my life revolves around somebody drinking alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
100%. Fortunately, this is all we do all night long. Is
I don't know how you do it.
junks off the road. They push your button sometimes.
Jeez.
Just gotta know how far you can get away with it, that's all.
Well, you guys are more flexible. I know a lot of people that wouldn't quit any like that.
This day and age, we have no choice. We have to remain as professional as possible, and in doing so, you have to be flexible.
Yeah. So I can get his property.
So he'll be able to call you once he gets out the county and everything. He'll be able to call you from there. Usually they have a cell phone, but you want to get your number for. I'm gonna put it in his property.
Okay. Also, the officer said it'd be 8 hours before he could get mailed
Yes, sir.
out.
Yes,
So there's
minimum
no
8
reason for
hours.
me to go down there and hang around all night.
No, sir. Just wait for our call. Make sure it's on high ring so you don't miss it.
Yeah, so my ass is going back to sleep.
Yeah, he'll get out 10 o'clock.
10?
Yeah, as long as he blows under an 05, he'll get out at 10 o'clock.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'd love to.
Open the door. Open the door.
You good, Bubba?
In the end, Nicholas was arrested on Friday at 1:42 a.m. for a misdemeanor charge of driving while drunk and refusing to submit to a blood alcohol test. According to online records, he was freed later that night with a $500 bond assessment.